Hey, what's up guys? Thank you for tuning in today. Me and Mr. Goat Rope himself, Craig, he is behind the camera, unfortunately, but it's my time to shine. And I'm doing something that I've wanted to do for a long time. Checking out heavyweight TSS 12 gauge 9-shot versus APEX TSS 9-shot. Both, this is 3.5 in the 12, 3-inch in the 20 gauge. Got this new turkey gun set up from Spotted Dog Sporting Goods down in Columbia, Louisiana. It's a pretty sweet, it's not the youth, so it's a compact model 20 gauge TriStar Raptor. Small, budget friendly gun. I think it's like $500 I think. I got the Holosun with the green dot, multiple reticles, it's pretty cool, and it's got the solar panel on top, so that's pretty legit. And I have the Carlson TSS, let me see it, Carlson TSS turkey choke, the .555, and of course a little limb saver to save my shoulder. So we're going to sight it in with the TSS, and then we're going to compare at 40 yards and 60 yards 20 gauge TSS versus 12 gauge TSS. So let's get after it. All right, here we are, first shots with the APEX number 9 3-inch TSS. We're at 25 yards. I've already shot it with some pheasant loads, so it should be pretty close. We're going to shoot one time and see where it's at. It's got a little more kick than that than the pheasant load as well. I'm glad I got that girly limb saver on here, man. All right, so let's run down there and check it out real quick. We are going to see what it looks like. You probably don't want to see me run, so I'm going to turn it around. Jeez, that is tight. Holy smokes. Wow, that's tight. 25 yards, of course that's a dead turkey. That is tight, tight, tight. Sweetness. Okay, so that was a very, very, very good group. To me, as bad of a shot as I am, I feel like that's pretty solid. Again, it's only 25 yards, but we have another Spotted Dog sight in paper target. We are going to stick it back to 40 yards, and we're going to begin the testing. So let's get after it. All right, here's shot number 2. Sight in, as you just saw, was really good. Again, with the APEX 20 gauge number 9s, we are now at 40 yards. Here we go, 40 yards. All right, let's go check it out, see what we have, see you at the target. So that is pretty dang good right there. It's Craig, I feel like it's perfectly sighted in. I mean, I feel like it's hitting right where it's supposed to be.
40 yards, bro, that's dead turkey.
Yeah, we got equal number of BBs around it.
That's what matters, right?
But yeah, that's what matters right there.
That 2-inch right there, all them.
Yeah, that's a lot. We're gonna do a BB count on that at 40 yards. But I think it's time to go ahead and step it out to 60 and see what it does.
Yep.
You ready?
Good, man. Let's do it.
All right, let's move it back to 60, and we'll see you in a second. All right, we just stepped it back to 60. It's a pretty good ways. You would think getting back from Total Archery Challenge just last weekend, 60 yards wouldn't be very far. But I kind of have my doubts on this little 20 gauge at 60 yards, but that's what I wanted to do this challenge for. Check it out and see. So, we're safe, no one's down range. Again, APEX 3-inch, ounce and 5/8, number 9 shot, 20 gauge. And I'm aiming dead at the bullseye, the middle dot every time. So we'll see, drop everything else, if there is any. You ready, Master Craig?
Ready.
About knocked our paper down. All right, let's run down there and check it out real quick and see what kind of pattern we got. So it's pretty open.
Dead turkey, bro.
I mean, ain't no doubt. I mean,
yeah.
It's a little, I mean, again, I aimed right there. Most of my pattern's a little bit low, but still aiming at the very tip top of their head. I mean, that's a pretty good bit. That's pretty freaking impressive.
Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal.
No, I mean, it's
worst
definitely,
case scenario.
yeah, it's definitely not ideal, but who likes shooting a turkey at 20 yards? I mean, at 60 yards anyways. I mean, that's the whole point of turkey hunting, is getting them right in your lap.
5 yards, man.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I go.
I like their beat to go in the end of the gun barrel.
5
Improved
yard
cylinder, baby. But I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean, that's I don't know. I don't know if that's better or worse than I thought, but I think that'd kill a turkey. Let us know what y'all think down in the comments. Let's go ahead and stretch out since we're already here at 60. Again, that's where we're shooting from, over there. Let's go ahead and I got the new target up right here. It's blank. Let's go ahead and stick the 12 gauge up at 60 and just see what it does. All right, sweet, let's do it. All right, so we just swapped out the 20 gauge for the 12 gauge. Again, we were running APEX, or 20 gauge APEX, number 9 shots, 3-inch, number 9. Now we're shooting 3.5 inch, 12 gauge, heavy TSS, heavyweight, Federal heavyweight, TSS, number 9, 3.5 inch, 60 yards. We're just gonna start off there and see what happens. And if that's good enough, great. If not, we may move closer to 40 and see the difference there too. No one's down range, everything is safe. Need to loosen the old death grip up a little bit. All right. 60 yards, no red dots. Craig, you ready?
Yep. Shot low.
Low? Well, I aimed right dead at the bullseye, just like I did with the red dot, so.
Looked like it did. I don't know. May not have.
Okay.
Let's go check it out.
All right, let's run it down there and check it out real quick, and we will see. I mean,
Maybe not. I mean, no red dot. That's not bad.
Now, yeah, no red dot. It's not that bad. I mean,
a little to the right, to be honest.
Yeah, I think I'm a little bit to the right, which is hard, dude. Shooting just a regular shotgun with just a normal bead.
If you were to the right, I mean, that's pretty solid, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I know it's easier shooting with a red dot on a shotgun versus not.
Oh,
100%. 100%. Drop that MOA like a one MOA or 2 MOA dot. 60 yards is a lot easier shooting this. But we're gonna put it at 40 just because we said we were. We're gonna shoot one more shot, but I think, I don't know, that 20 gauge is that's pretty dang impressive, Craig.
It is, bro. It is.
And one thing I like about that is my shoulder is hurting from that 12 gauge. It'll rear up on you like a mule. Oh. I know I'm being a baby, whatever, make fun of me all you want, but everybody prefers a shotgun that kicks less, for sure. So yeah, I think we are.
We're doing 40?
Yeah, we're gonna do 40.
We moved everything back, so let's.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and re-range at 40 really fast and then shoot it again. But what I really like about it, that 20 gauge, is it's a lot smaller, it's a lot lighter, and you know, does it make that much of a difference? I don't know, maybe not, but I think it does, at least a little bit.
Hey, just range me.
All right, 40 yards, 12 gauge, you know what we're shooting. Same thing. Everything's safe down range, nobody down there. All right, let's run down there. Man, bro, whoo! I can feel it. Look, son. Heavyweight TSS, that stuff, it does not play. All right, let's check it out. It's still, I'm just shooting to the right, but man, that's pretty dang lethal right there. Again, I'm shooting a little bit to the right, so when we make our adjustment here in a minute, we may have to look in kind of the righter third quadrant of the target. But I mean, there's no doubt that's freaking nasty, even 40 yards. But
pretty solid.
It is pretty solid. But I'm gonna tell you, dude, 40 yards with the 20 gauge. We're about to throw the pictures up and let you decide and let you look. But man, the 20 gauge, it's pretty solid. Yeah. All right. Well, we're about to go and look at everything. I guess I don't know. I'm kind of baffled by it. I thought it'd be a little bit difference of a gap there in performance, but I don't know. We're about to go back and look at them now. Okay, so we did a quick count. Took like 15 minutes to do. We're not counting the 25-yard zero with the Apex 20 gauge. It's freaking nasty. But we're going to move straight up to the 40 yards. But before we do, one thing that I did fail to mention, again, all guns are safe. They're unloaded, chambers open. I did not tell y'all what I'm shooting. This is the Pattern Master Anaconda. I think it's Pattern Master Anaconda. I think the 655, I think is what it is. Don't hold me to that. But it's the Anaconda 32. Shoots really good. I was pulling a little bit to the right today, as you can see. But y'all know I'm not a good shot, so it's okay. But we counted pellets at 40 yards on the Apex.
Hold it up.
Right there. There's all the information you need. It is at 40 yards inside the red, which is not necessarily the kill zone. I know the turkey's neck isn't, you know, 9 inches wide, 8 inches wide, however that is. 134 pellets inside of that. That's pretty wild. And this is still awesome right here. Again, I did pull a little bit to the right, but we have 92 pellets at 40 yards on the Federal TSS, which I've killed 10, 12 birds with this gun, that choke, and that this ammo right here. So I know it'll kill pretty good. So 134 at 40 yards with a 20 and 92 at 40 yards with a 12. Moving to the 60, things become pretty interesting here actually. The Apex number 9 3-inch 20 gauge at 60 yards gave us 62 pellets inside that. Again, that's not the kill zone of a turkey, but still that's 62 pellets inside of that. And we only got 40, which is still a pretty good bit in my opinion. But we got 40 pellets inside that. We went back and looked. We didn't, although I pulled to the right, that's where most of the pellets are, to the right of the poster board paper. Wasn't really pulling that bad to the right on that, so we thought that was fair. We wasn't going to count those. So you make your judgment. I'm hunting with it this year regardless, but I think just by what is given to us, 20 gauge is just as lethal as a 12 gauge. What's your thoughts? Think so?
Yeah, 100%, man.
I'm talking to you. I'm not worried about them.
Talking to me?
I'm just kidding. Yeah, talking to you.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think a 20 gauge, 12 gauge, really whatever you're comfortable shooting. I know a lot of guys are shooting now 410s. I'd love to get my hands on a 410 and actually see what a 410 does. But one of my buddies, I think his daughter and his son actually just killed one with a 410 shooting Apex. So, yeah.
Pretty far shots or within?
It can get done. He reaped one of them, and the other one I think was about 35 or so.
That dude, 35 yards with a 410.
With a 410?
That's
smoking.
Insane.
Smoking.
That's insane. Craig, as always, thank you for helping me with the video. Came to Craig's house to do this. He has a sweet place out here that we're getting ready for a lot of hunting. So, again, 20 gauge, I am going to pick this when I go to Kentucky, Kansas, and Illinois this year, and possibly Arkansas. This is what I'm taking with me. I'm pretty pleased with it. So, Spotted Dog, thank you for providing us with the stuff to do today's shoot. We literally could not do any of this stuff if it wasn't for y'all. As always, Goat Rope, thank you. And make sure you check Spotted Dog out. Their new website is up and going. I make them not look good, so sorry about that. But check out the new website. We're going to drop a link to the description below. And happy turkey hunting to y'all this year. Like and subscribe, baby.
Let's go.
410. Let's do that.